Hey guys, so this is more of a fix-it video than it is a travel video, even though while you're traveling you're going to have to fix stuff because stuff breaks. So if you're not really interested in fix-it videos, you could probably go ahead and skip to this time here and see the outtakes and bloopers, but it's only 12 or 13 minutes long, so if you have 12 or 13 minutes to spare, give it a watch, and well, here it is. Enjoy the video. Boondocking is pretty cool, and being on the beach is even cooler. The only thing that's not really cool is my fridge. I don't know if you can see it here. The check light is on, and it's supposed to run on gas whenever you switch off of electric. And the other one, it's working. It's running on gas, but this one is the one that we have the biggest majority of our food in. The other one here has an ice maker in it and some other stuff already. You know, we weren't planning on only having one fridge, so we're gonna have to get that addressed. And you know, we had a night on the beach. That was cool, but we're gonna have to figure out why this fridge isn't running on gas. So we're going to stop boondocking. I'd rather not waste a couple $100 in groceries because we want to have a cool time at the beach. The other thing is, I think, I don't know, there's something up with my freshwater tank. Whenever I filled it up this last time, it looks like it may be bulging down, which has pushed down some of the underbelly, that's what it's called, and tore it loose. It's just screwed up, so the screws popped out. Needs to be re-screwed up in there. So I need to look into that and see what kind of bracings I need to put in to fix that. For the time being, I'm just going to go back into there, put a few screws in it so it doesn't flap when I'm going down the highway. We're going to move to a park that's just up the beach here. It's got the full hookups, so the fridges will work. Not a big problem with getting underneath it and working on anything there that I need to. But basically I need to figure out why this fridge isn't cooling on gas and do a little bit of maintenance. So now we moved to a different RV park, and I'm able to get on a place it's all concrete. This is all concrete underneath the rig, so I can get underneath here and undo the get underneath here and take the underbelly cover off of it and see what my actual problem is with the freshwater holding tank. So let's get down there and look at that. So as you can see here, this is the wood that's underneath my freshwater tank. I don't know if you can see up in here. That's the freshwater tank up in there, and I guess it's not bolted in or screwed in. Or I would expect it to have some straps like a gas tank on a car or something like that. But I've taken all this underbelly stuff off. This stuff here, I've got it taken off. It's laying here, and then I got the backside down. And if you can see, come out here a little bit, I can push that up quite a ways. I've emptied the water, most of the water out of the holding tank, and I think what I'm going to do is get some angle iron and probably three straps of angle iron, and just probably tap this on both sides. Probably I don't know, here. Well, that's convenient. It's got little slots, so I'll go here, there, and then down there. And over here on this side, I'll have to drill through there so I can get a screw through there, or put some self-tapping bolts or something. So it looks like I'm going to put the straps where the straps used to be. That's what it looks like to me. Now I want to see how far up. It looks like I've got quite a bit of ways to play with. So I'm gonna measure this. If you can tell right there at the top of that angle iron on the back, I'm gonna measure how far that goes up and buy some angle irons the same size as this to use a strap. And I'll just put it through here, put it down there, and that will support this from now on. And I'll be able to put the underbelly back up. I'm not worried too much about the bow and the bottom of that board, because over time that's going to straighten back out and flatten back out, and it's not going to be a problem. Immediately, I'm pretty sure I can muscle it in there to where I don't have to pull this board out. If I do have to pull this board out, it's going to be kind of a pain, so I'm going to do everything I can to avoid that. So today I'm going to fix the underbelly where that's sagging down there, and I bought some angle iron. It's 1/4 inch thick angle iron, inch and a half tall, and 30 inches long. I came up with those numbers. I just wanted a heavy gauge for the 1/4 inch thick, inch and a half tall. There's already angle iron under there on either side of the board that holds it up, and it's an inch and a half tall. And then to span the width, so if you're looking here, to go from that side over to that side, we're looking at 30 inches. And the tools I'm going to use today, I got a screwdriver, a powered drill, self-tapping screws, of course a couple of sockets. I have a speed square and my trusty hammer. There's probably nothing I do that doesn't require a hammer at some point. If you don't have a big enough wrench, get a hammer. If it still isn't coming loose, get a bigger hammer. This is really a job that you should have a jack, a floor jack, or a bottle jack, or something to lift up this plywood, or an extra person to help. Just so happens I don't have any of that with me. I don't have an extra person to help. I don't have a floor jack. I don't have a bottle jack. So we're going to do this the brute force way and get her done. Put a self-tapping screw here and one here. Broke my screw. As is the case with most of my learning, it's done by trial and error. I broke off 2 of the self-tapping screws in this 1/4 inch angle, so now I'm using a bit. I think it's a 1/4 inch bit. I'm going to pre-drill holes on each end. That way the self-tapping screw only has to tap and it doesn't have to drill the hole. So you should be wearing safety glasses for this. I don't have safety glasses. I have sunglasses, and it's too dark under here to see with sunglasses. So I'm just keeping my face out of the way so that the metal shavings don't fall and hit me in the eye and ruin my day. Perhaps a better way to drill holes is to get something there to mark it, get your holes marked, and take it out from underneath there. That way you're drilling down, you're not getting stuff in your face, and it's a lot safer. This is the last one. It was a lot easier to get in and pull out, otherwise I'd be underneath there drilling it too. I went ahead and I did drill through one end of the existing angle iron so I could get a mark. That's that one down there, and then this one I just started it drilling in there while I was underneath there, and I'm going to take this out. I took it out, and I'm going to finish drilling here, and then I'm going to go in and put it up and screw it in. Just broke another screw off. Guess I'm going to re-drill that hole somewhere else. Boondocking on the beach is a pretty cool thing, but as in the best place, boondocking is kind of cool, and we're on the beach, which is even better. But the best laid man, boondocking is kind of mother. The tools I'm going to use today, got a couple. I got the tools I'm going to use today is this.